Goku, oh, he looks cool. This is the first figure art of the Dragonball Z range that I've got, and I can't wait to get in all the others. I've got Vegeta coming soon, but this is absolutely awesome, so let's jump straight into the review. We have Goku. We've got his signature hair, which looks absolutely fantastic. Ever since he went Super Saiyan, I've loved Dragon Ball Z. We can tell that his face, he looks really angry and not one to mess with. We can see that, if you can see it just in there, you have the eyes, the eyebrows, and the kind of anime kind of point where they meet. And again, his face looks absolutely fantastic. He looks like he is actually really angry. We have part of his orange gi here and the blue, and again you've got the kind of ruffles and the kind of lines that would happen if he was actually wearing a proper material gi. His sash has all the kind of lines and material that you would see, and his arms have muscle definition here. So as we turn it, we can see that there's more muscle definition here, and it stands out and it looks like he has really just powered up. Here we see the wristbands, which is a very nice blue, and again, just here you can see in the light that it's got the lines, so it actually looks more definition to it. Here you have the kind of like how it would be material wise with the gi, and it's sculpted really nice. With his boot is a signature blue and red, and again here I wish they were kind of yellowish to some degree, but it looks like the colour is completely drained, so it looks like normal rope. If we turn it around, we can see that there is more kind of definition here along the lines, and they're not just painted over. On the back of his hair you see there's more spikes coming up, and there's a lot of definition between them. It's not just one or two like we've seen in other toys, but this is actually, they've gone to town on it, which looks absolutely fantastic. Even here, look, the little spikes just coming out from the back of the hair, and it looks like a true Super Saiyan. On the back we've got, on his gi, again more definition, more defined details than you can actually see, and again it's just not like a solid one plastic. More lines just here along the back of his sash, which looks absolutely fantastic, and here we see, bring it in, there's more kind of definition here, and the joints just there, and they match him with the colour. So this is definitely a cool figure for him just posing normally. As we can see here, this is absolutely fantastic. The amount of detail, just as if the clothes were actually on him, kind of flowing out in a way. And this looks absolutely fantastic. The only thing I'm not kind of liking is just here that it looks like they've taken a massive dent out of the back of his knees. But it's very fantastic when it comes to the actual detail on it. When we look at the bottom of the shoe, we can see here that they got the lines. Obviously his feet move, so they will match up. And here you have like the kind of rope. I kind of wish they put a bit of more colour into it, but it looks absolutely fantastic the way it is. His durability is actually quite cool, and it moves in quite a few ways. As we can see, there's more here. I would be careful with pulling it out, because if you do pull it out and you can't get it back in, it does kind of catch a little bit. So that's the only thing I've seen so far of the figure, but we can see that his legs move in quite a normal way, like any of the other figures they've ever done, and again his arms move up and down. Here you can see that this is a typical thing that they did with the Power Ranger figures as well, where you can pose him and it doesn't stick, so you have more durability of actually moving about. The head moves around quite a bit. Just be careful with his hair, because it will pop up and it looks kind of really weird. I noticed it was quite loose, but obviously you're not going to be moving it around a lot like that. Again, his arm moves up and down, and this moves over. You'll notice that the joints move in there, so he's now kind of ready for a fight with any of his rivals. Goku doesn't really come with many accessories apart from just different hands that you can play with, and obviously his different face where he's actually screaming. So you can put him into a power up mode or into a Kamehameha mode, whichever you want. One thing you can do is you can take Goku's head off, and this means that you can add other versions of his head onto his body. You take off the hair, and then you can take out the face like that way. I kind of really wish that the hair would stay in properly, but obviously if you're posing him gently, it won't move at all. But you can swap over his head, or his face should I say, just like that, so it clicks in, and then you put in his hair, just like so. Make sure you push it in nice and tight, like that, and you're absolutely fine for his next phase of his evolution. So there we go, guys. There is Goku Super Saiyan from the Figuarts range. This is absolutely amazing. There were some things I didn't like, which obviously was his hair that kept falling off at the front and also the back of the legs. But apart from that, this figure is absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to start collecting all the rest that actually go with him. So tell me, Rangers, what do you think about this? Do you like him? Do you not like him? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've liked this video, like, favourite, comment and subscribe. Check out Yada Games and all that lovely goodness. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I will see you in a bit.